Learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript is going to give you all the fundamentals that you need to know in order to create dynamic websites, interactive websites. The HTML is used for the page structure. The CSS is used to control the way where the web page works, and JavaScript is going to be used to create that dynamic, interactive, functioning content that's available on websites. So every single website that you see out there today is a combination of CSS, HTML, and JavaScript rendered out in a browser. There's also backend scripting code such as PHP and .NET, and these are constructor languages that actually help construct the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that you see. So they're not actually getting rendered out by the browser. The browser is only looking at HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. My name is Lawrence, and I've been a web developer for over 14 years, and I'm going to be sharing my knowledge with you. I'm going to take you through step by step how to begin to design websites, the tools that you need to use to be effective at your website design, how to register domains, how to interact with clients. And I'm going to be giving you all the information you need to know in order to get going quickly, making money online designing websites. After that, we're going to take you through HTML, starting with the very basics of HTML and working through all the fundamental concepts of HTML. Everything from page structure to templates to commonly used tags, how to apply images, and so on. Throughout this course, I'm going to be developing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code using an editor called Dreamweaver. Also going to be using Aptana, which is an open source editor. Dreamweaver does have a cost involved to it. And we're also going to be taking you through CodePen.io, where you can actually develop HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code directly on the website and see how the output looks in the design window. So I've got it structured here where I've got the design window on the right hand side and the code on the left hand side. So now I can select any one of this code and I can add styling to it, I can add JavaScript to it, and so on. And you can see that as I type in the code, we see that their change takes place on the right hand side within the design window. So in the CSS, we're going to be walking you through all the different CSS values and syntax that you can use in order to structure your HTML and add styling to your HTML code. We're going to be talking about divs and spans, talking about the difference between inline styling, on-page styling, external styling, as well as we're going to talk about the box model and how the box model works, working with backgrounds, and using selectors in order to select different elements that are available within HTML. Afterwards, we're going to be talking about JavaScript and how you can use JavaScript to create dynamic interaction on your website. So whether we're clicking a button and we're running a JavaScript, a simple built-in JavaScript function, or we're building out our own JavaScript functions, we're going to be taking you through step by step how to declare variables, how to work with functions, how to make calculations within JavaScript, as well as how to use conditional statements, such as the one that I have here below. I have an example of a function, as well as declaring variables. And we're also going to be getting into switches, calculations, loops, and arrays and objects. So all of the basic core elements that you need to know in order to be able to write JavaScript. The source files are also included, and it's encouraged that you do follow along and you do practice with the exercises. We've also included several practice exercises throughout the course, and Also, we're going to have videos that are going to talk you through how to work with and how to solve the practice exercises that are included within the course. We're also including links to resources so that you could download your own resources in order to create your own web content and web pages. So everything that you need to know and to have to get going is included within this course.